Have you ever wanted everyone to notice you? Maybe you thought, I'm the best, or didn't want to admit you were wrong. That's the ego talking, the little voice that says, me first. At first, ego feels powerful. It makes you want to win, to shine, and to always be right. But when ego takes over your heart, it can push others, and even God, aside. What is ego? The word ego means I. It's that part inside us that wants to be the center of everything. Ego says things like, I don't need anyone. I know better. I want to be first. But Jesus teaches something very different. Whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant. Matthew 20:26. That means, in God's kingdom, being humble is greater than being famous. Lucifer, Satan, was once a beautiful angel, but his ego made him say, I will be like God. Isaiah 14:13-14. His pride caused his fall. Ego tries to take God's place. Pride always leads to a fall. King Saul started humble, but later he wanted glory and feared losing his crown more than obeying God. 1 Samuel 15. When we care more about how we look than what's right, we lose peace. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, built a huge statue and said, Look what I made. Daniel 4:30. God humbled him until he gave glory back to God. Ego makes us forget who gave us our gifts. Gratitude brings restoration. Peter, before Jesus' arrest, said, I'll never deny you. But fear and pride led him to do just that. Luke 22:33-34. Ego makes big promises, but humility admits when we fail and seeks forgiveness. The Pharisee in Jesus' story prayed loudly, thanking God that he was not like other people. Luke 18:11. Meanwhile, a humble tax collector quietly asked for mercy. Ego compares. Humility confesses. God listens to the humble heart. When Jesus walked on earth, he had all power, yet he never showed off. He washed his friends' feet, forgave enemies, and even died on the cross for those who mocked him. He humbled himself and became obedient to death, even death on a cross. Philippians 2:8. That's the opposite of ego. That's perfect love. How to keep ego small and spirit strong. 1. Pray first. Ask, is this about me or about Jesus? 2. Serve quietly. Do something kind without anyone seeing. 3. Celebrate others. Clapping for someone else never dims your own light. 4. Admit mistakes. Saying I was wrong makes your heart lighter. 5. Thank God, daily gratitude keeps ego from growing. Ego whispers, you're the star, but Jesus says, let your light shine, not for you, but for God. The ego wants the spotlight, but the spirit wants to reflect the light. When you live humbly, you don't shrink. You shine brighter, because your heart makes room for God's glory instead of your own. God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. James 4:6. So the next time your ego says, I want to be first, smile and say, no, I want to be more like Jesus. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Sight Kids for more spiritual growth.